How's it going, guys? Welcome back to TheBlueShifting. Welcome back to Yakuza 0. So last time we were here, Majima's still trying to figure out the whole mess that is with going on with Makoto. We're able to get some more information. We're able to help also calm her nerves a bit by getting her some yakisoba. No, not yakisoba. That's the noodles. It is the takoyaki, the octopus balls. We got her some of that. This dude is just struggling. Like, my man, I'm standing here. You don't have to be like rubbing up against me. I know Majima's like attractive, but just calm down. Regardless of that. Anyway, so we're going to be jumping right into things. I think I'm going to start with the plot today and maybe goof around later. So we can go, we're going to check out one of the cabarets that was mentioned about. And I don't know what's going to happen there exactly, but we're going to find people, please. I can stand by this telephone pole and this like phone booth. Oh, there's a third one. Oh, great. Cool. Yeah, look at them. Look at it. Oh, they managed to, look at that. The brain cell worked. They got together. They collectively got two of them unstuck. Anyway, we're going to be going check out the cabaret, doing whatever that's going to entail, and then probably, I don't know, do something crazy. Like we've done fishing, we've done disco. I have no idea what to expect anymore. We also apparently set the scene for like Japan's controversial tax law. So I'm guessing that was a lot more impactful of a scene when if you were like, you know, a Japanese citizen who like understood like what like actually like transpired with tax law between the 80s and now. So I imagine that has a little more context if you were like from Japan, but still it was an interesting scene to see and can also just talk about stuff in general. Anyway, why am I rambling on some more? Let's go and solve this mystery with Makoto. So let's get on. All right, check out this backroom cabaret. Careful little break, sir. Don't regret paying us for a visit here. My name is Yoda. I am the manager here. Come in now and I can pay you with a #1 girl. Sunshine, huh? Didn't know there was a spot like this tucked away in the back part of town.
この店はキャバレーか?
いえ、うちはキャバクラになります。
キャバクラか。ちょうどええわ。まだ遊んだことあらへんのや。
でしたらこの機会にぜひ楽しいですよ、キャバクラ。
Guy like Makoto wouldn't recommend them without good reason. Gotta be something to it. Guess it's worth a look.
わかった。案内頼むわ。その代わりちゃんと#1の子つけてくれや。
もちろんです。さあどうぞこちらに。
All right, let's see what this is all about. I'm guessing it's essentially the same set, like, yeah, it's like a cabaret, but smaller, more intimate. Man, I'm into livelier graveyards than this. Not a soul in here besides me. No wonder you can get the #1 girl.
お客様、お待たせしました。当店#1女、ゆきちゃんです。
Yuki.
どうも、ゆきです。よろしくお願いします。
Hi, Yuki.
おう、よろしくな。
For this club's top girl, she's pretty low key. She's cute though.
それでは乾杯しましょうか。
You're a little new to this though.
乾杯。
Uh-huh. Oh no. Oh no. It's like seriously the best they got here?
すみません。私こんなんで。
いや別にええけど、でもほんまにあんた#1なんか？
ええ、一応。ただこの店に在籍してる女の子、私を含めて3人しかいないんですけど。
Okay.
3人？ちょっと少なすぎやろ。道理で寂れてるわけやな。
はい。ちょっと前まではそれなりに繁盛してたみたいなんですけど、5スターが現れてからはずっとこんな感じで。
5 stars?
5スター？なんやそれ？
蒼天堀5スター。蒼天堀のキャバクラを牛耳っている人気キャバクラ店5店舗のオーナーたちの総称です。彼らが蒼天堀に出店してから、この辺りにたくさんあったキャバクラは どんどん閉店に追いやられてしまって。
閉店ってどうしてや？そんなに人気なんか？その5スターっちゅうやつらの店は。
もちろん5店舗はどれもすごい人気です。ただ閉店に追いやられた理由はそれだけじゃなくて。
Okay, so this is starting to feel like it's kind of like a parallel to Kiryu's like real estate type gig. You know, like there's like the was it like the four like millionaires or billionaires or something that he has to like try and like contend with when it comes to like gathering up real estate and kind of promoting his business. Is that what like the same game's going to be for Majima? It's just going to be talking about these cabaret clubs and like kind of stopping their monopoly or just their squash down and taking it over.
それだけじゃない。なんや？
簡単に言うと嫌がらせですかね。
嫌がらせ？
もう嫌がらせするのもいい加減にしてくださいよ。毎日毎日朝から晩までいたずら電話したり、営業中に騒いで邪魔をしたり、もううんざりですよ。健全な勝負で負けるなら納得しますけど、こんなやり方卑怯ですよ。
Yeah. I like his name's Pudgy Man.
失礼な人ですね。その嫌がらせをやっているのが我々だという証拠はどこにある？
God, he's wearing polka dots. That's disgusting.
なんやあいつ。
あれがさっき言った蒼天堀5スターですよ。
ほう。あれが。
あいつは蒼天堀5スターの一人、クラブマーズ店長の日野という男です。クラブマーズはこの辺りのお客さんをほぼ独占しているお店で、近所にあるうちの店に圧力をかけ続けているんです。
Right.
ほう。
証拠なんかないけれど、あんなひどいことをやるのはあんたたちに決まってるだろう。うちの店が立ち退けば、この蒼天堀のキャバクラが全て5スターのものになる。あんたの狙いはそれなんだろ
う。なんだ、そこまで分かってるんですか。なら話が早い。さっさと立ち退いてくださいよ。もちろん今ならそれ相応の立ち退き費用と謝礼はお支払いしますよ。ただこれ以上立てつくようなら話は別ですがね。こんな薄汚れた店に金を出してやると言ってるんだ。悪い話じゃないでしょう。
断る。あんたらのせいでどれだけの同業者たちが苦しんだと思ってるんだ。あんたらみたいな卑怯で汚い連中に蒼天堀は独占させない。
さすがはかつて人気店だったサンシャインの店長。他の店のように簡単には落ちないみたいだね。まあ今日は引き上げましょう。ただ次会う時には結論を聞かせてもらいますよ。
何度来ても同じだ。私の結論は変わらない。
頑固ですね。まあそう言わずにまたご挨拶させてくださいよ。
It's interesting this like tradition we're seeing of people buying out their competition.
ああ、そうだ。そういえばあなたの娘さん東京に住んでいらっしゃるんですね。いやー可愛くてびっくりしましたよ。
That's low.
それにしても心配ですよね。あんな可愛い娘さんがもし万一誰かに襲われたりして。
Filthy.
お前娘に何かする気か。
Nothing.
さあ私は別に何も。ただそういうことをする輩がいないとも限らないですよね。このご時世ですから。くれぐれもお気をつけて。ではまたお伺いしますよ。
So brutal.
くそ、私はどうすればいいんだ。
店長。
どうすればいいんだろう。
いろいろ大変みたいやな、店長。
あ、お客さん、すみません。お恥ずかしいところをお見せして。
気にするな。それにしてもなんなんやあいつ。蒼天堀5スターだったか。なんであんたの店をそこまで狙ってるんや。
Yeah, yeah.
蒼天堀5スターはお互い手を組んで蒼天堀のキャバクラをすべて自分たちの店だけで独占しようとしているんです。もともと蒼天堀にはキャバクラという勢いのある新しいビジネスの波に乗るべくたくさんの店が出店していて栄えていました。しかし彼ら5スターは手段を選ばず、金を使った引き抜きや嫌がらせ、暴力による圧力などで次々と他の
They've
店に
literally
乗り込んできま
crushed
し
the
た。
competition.
その結果、蒼天堀に残っているキャバクラは彼らの5店舗とうちだけになってしまったんです。
なるほどな。そうなりゃ確かにあんたの店を乗っ取って完全独占したくもなるわな。しかしなんであいつらはそんなことをしてまで蒼天堀を独占したいんや。
Yeah.
詳しいことは分かりませんが、噂では蒼天堀のキャバクラを独占することでキャバレーを潰す力を手に入れているらしいです。
Interesting.
キャバレーを潰す。
はい、なんだかんだで夜の街で未だに大きな力と金を持っているのはグランドなどをはじめとする大型店キャバレーです。彼らはそのキャバレーを打ち破り支配することで、そこに渦巻く金や利権、人脈などをごっそり手に入れたい。
Well.
だから新興勢力であるキャバクラを完全独占することでキャバレーに対抗する力を手に入れたいんだと思います。
なるほどな。キャバクラだけでなくキャバレーまで独占できれば実質的に街全体を支配しコントロールすることも可能かもしれん。
でもそんな野望のために我々がひどい目に遭うなんて納得がいきません。あいつらに屈することだけはしたくない。でも度重なる嫌がらせと圧力で正直営業どころじゃなくなっていまして、お店もこの通りひどいものでしょう。
まあお世辞にもいい状態とは言えんな。
これでも少し前まではこの地域のキャバクラでは一二を争う人気店だったんです。でもあいつらによる店内での迷惑行為の連続でお客さんも離れてしまいましたし、女の子もほとんど引き抜かれてしまいました。
Dang, it's just strangling them.
いずれにしても近いうちにうちの店は潰れます。もう奴らの要求を飲むしかないんですかね。あんな奴らの悪事に屈してしまうのはすごく悔しいんですが。
Don't much care what happens to this town, but the thought of these dicks like that doing whatever they want pisses me off. Plus, if I let them go now, there'll be trouble for the Grand's bottom line down the road, which means trouble for me if I'm still around. I like how he's even saying, like, if I'm still around, like he's already got a foot out the door. Curious about the Cabaret Club business too. Maybe I'll try to learn a bit more by helping them out around here.
しゃあないな。店長、俺が手伝ったるわ。実は俺は5スターが狙っているキャバレーグランドの支配人なんや。
Wait, what?
グランドの支配人って確か敏腕と噂のあなただったんですか。
まあな。俺としてもその5スターとかいうやつらにこれ以上力をつけられても困るし何よりもまずそいつらのやり方が気に食わん。俺と一緒にこの店を立て直してあいつらを逆にぶっ潰したので。
Yeah.
いいんですか。グランドの支配人さんがこんな寂れた店に協力してくださるなんて。
困った時はお互い様や。それに俺もキャバクラっちゅう業務形態に興味もあるからな。いろいろ勉強させてもらうで。
ありがとうございます、お客さん。
おっと、自己紹介がまだやったな。マジマや。一丁頑張ろうぜ。
真島さんですね。何卒よろしくお願いします。
It's interesting, but it's a decent idea. Like you'd think they might be competing with each other, but they have different like appeal, like the small kind of more intimate feel versus the grand big like, this is where all the big players go. But it's funny because like I definitely can see personally that the future really would make more sense being in the hands of these smaller, more intimate gathering places, because then it feels like a hole in the wall. You're more likely to get like well known and recognized. You don't have to be one of these big money movers to catch the eye instead of being part of like the general rabble. So it could be an appealing place for the more everyday kind of man or woman. So I personally, if I were picking between investing in the Grand Cabaret and the smaller ones, I'd personally invest in these smaller ones. But with the current situation, obviously, it's not a great time to do so. This is the back office? Yes, it mostly serves as a staging area for the staff. I organize things back here, manage the girls, that sort of thing. Speaking of, what would you say to taking over as the manager, Majima-san? Would you mind? Say what? Manager? Just like that? Yes, sir. You certainly have the experience, and I fear Sunshine can't reach its full potential under my direction. I'd give you total authority. Of course, I'd still be here supporting you in any way I can as the floor staff. Will you do it, sir? Yeah, all right. If you're that serious about this, I'll do my part too. Leave it to me. Thank you so much. I'm at your disposal, Manager Majima. Feels a little weird hearing that from you. Now, if it's all right with you, I'd like to jump right into the explanation of how the Cabaret Club is run. That said, there's a lot to cover, and I know you're a busy man. Let me know when it's a good time for you, sir. You can now use the Sunshine's back office as your hideout, which also serves as the key location for your business. As the story advances, you'll unlock the ability to switch protagonists using the hideout telephone, as well as change clothes into outfits you've earned. Okay. So yeah, I was right. So there are parallel systems, and this is kind of like the transferring system, which is interesting. So I'm wondering how and when we're going to get to a point where I can just freely change between Majima and Kiryu, and why I would want to do that. Like, is it just to try and keep the stories balanced and progressed, or like, am I going to be at stopgate points where like I can only progress so far and then have to switch, but it gives me that freedom to switch between them? Yeah, I don't know. It'll be interesting. Gotcha. All right. We might as well jump in head first. Majima-san, I was thinking this might be a good time to run you through the basics of Cabaret Club management. Do you have a moment? Yeah. Yeah, lay it on me. Right. Then let's get to it. Cabaret Club Czar. Oh, jeez, what a name. You need to operate your club, earn money, and grow your clientele. Ultimately, crush your competition. Your final goal: establish Sunshine as the undisputed top club in Sotenbori. You can open a club as well as manage the girls who will form your attractive lineup by talking to Yunda inside Sunshine. As Sunshine's popularity increases and the clash at your rival clubs heats up, the drama will unfold. Drive these rivals out of business, you'll unlock new combat techniques Majima can learn to become even stronger, so bring the fight to them as aggressively as you can. I like how, they're the evil people because they muscle people out of business, so we're going to give you in charge and we're going to have you muscle all of them out of business instead. Super cool. By driving Sunshine's popularity up, you can transform it into a source of tremendous profit, and anything you earn with the club is yours to spend however you wish. Grow the club, smash the competition, become the true Cabaret Club Czar, and get filthy rich in the process. Honestly, I want that just so I can level up my stuff. I'd say that about covers the basics. Anyway, need me to run it back through that again? Nah, I got it. I got it. Thanks. Sure thing. In that case, the next step is... let's have you actually open the place up and do a round of prep. This is the sort of thing where the quickest way to learn is actually just do it. Let's give it a try. I'll chime in with advice as we go. Alright, let's do this thing. Alright, Cabaret Club. There are 3 options at the top menu. Number 1, prepare open, select staff in the shift, change the appearance, etc. Number 2, open for business. Open the club for business and start raking in the dough. 3, rival battles. Enter a showdown with a rival club. Hostess statistics. By the way, I just noticed for some reason, I should have noticed this before, but the reading animation is Japanese in style, where it goes from like where you start and you open pages from left to right instead of the traditional American and English style from right to left, which is just, it's kind of cool to see that little detail. Hostess statistics. Each hostess has a different set of statistics. Ability, various stats showing the hostess's ability to entertain customers. Looks, physical appearance goes a long way in this line of work. Unfortunate, but true. The better the values, the easier it is for a hostess to ensure her guests have a good time and spend a lot of cash at the club. Ability stats rise as she levels up. Like in any job, she gains experience by working shifts and undertaking serious training sessions. Special training. Only platinum hostesses can undergo special training. During special training sessions, Majima will sit down with a girl for a practice conversation or take her out on a mock date, aka karaoke bar, for example. If training goes well, the hostess will earn a lot of experience points. Look good on her resume, too. You can only train one girl at a time before opening up for business for a given night, but a well-trained staff will give you the club an edge over your rivals. Hone their skills and crush the competition flat. Makeovers. You can freely change up the looks of your platinum staff by choosing different outfits or applying new makeup. New hairstyles, dresses, and other items need to be purchased for the first time. Afterwards, changing between them is free of charge, but only with the girl with whom you bought these items. Change the hostess's looks stats by modifying her appearance, which will help her appeal to your customers' various tastes. Choosing hostesses for a shift. Use the duty roster to assign hostesses to work for the next shift. Pay close attention to each hostess's condition, as this will affect her performance. If a hostess is tired, the smart move is often to give her some time off work to rest and recover. Hostesses with more skill or higher levels cost greater wages, which can affect your overall profits while operating the club. Opening club for business. Once you've finished any preparations, you can open the club for business. First, choose what area of customers you want to target. The more rival clubs you defeat, the more areas will be available. As you gain more fans in the area, more customers will show up and more of them will be big spenders. After each shift, you'll gain more fans from the target area according to customer satisfaction. Alright, fetch me. Prepare to open. Club status, let's check that out. So Moon, Mercury, Venus, Jupiter, and Mars. Okay. Are we the moon area? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh no, so we're this gray area. I had the bad reputation for squeezing money from customers. So what's these rankings? I don't know how to tell. It's like, oh, it's like how many fans they have. Okay, so maybe taking on, like Club Moon, like might be like the hardest one to take on. So maybe we'll focus on taking on Mars first. Okay, hostess list. We have Yuki. Hi, Yuki. So the stats are sexy, beauty, cute, and funny. I don't know how to read those, but okay. She's a diamond in the rough who could shine. Special training. So she's platinum, so she's the only one that can receive special training. Okay, so let's try a special training session because we can do only one. Okay, let's do a little conversational training.
Hi.
Yes, thank you for your help with this. What's up, Yuki-chan? You nervous or something? No, I wouldn't call it nerves. It's more like battle butterflies. Is that so? Well, I guess that's encouraging enough. All right, you ready to pretend I'm a customer?
Hi.
Yes, I mean, I was a customer until like an hour ago. Hello, customer. I'm Yuki. I look forward to the fun conversation with you. You sure got this? Okay, well, let's start with an easy topic. Tell me about some hobbies of yours.
趣味の話ですか？私の趣味の話をすればいいですよね。
Alright, I've been in like role play social training before. Not like role play, like the first thing you hear role play about, you think about like role play bedroom talk stuff. Like, but no, like when you're going into sales or any type of public relations type stuff, they often push role play training just like this. This idea of like you pretend you're talking to an actual customer because then you can hash out potential issues, or they can even like throw you curveballs or things you might not expect to kind of help you prep yourself for these experiences. I hate it because it makes it feel very inorganic, but at the same time, it also does get you in a good mindset. So like I can see its value. I hate it, but I can see the value. Yep. Come on, think about it. I don't know much about you either. Let's use this little practice to get better acquainted, eh?
趣味ですよね。何かあったかな。趣味。
Yeah? Got anything?
はい。私無趣味でした。
My hobby is I have no hobbies. Hey, you want to be a hostess? That's kind of talking gonna cut it. You flatline the whole conversation.
だって私本当に無趣味で、あ、趣味と言っていいのかわからないですけど、毎日日記を書くようにはしてますよ。
You know what, there's actually an angle that could work there.
Oh.
A diary, huh? That's a great start, actually. What do you write about in it?
今日どんなことがあったとか、何を食べたとか、盆栽の成長記録とかですかね。
Wait, hang on. Bonsai?
ちょい待てや。
Yeah, that's a hobby. Like, that takes skill.
え？
Wouldn't you think that tending bonsai would count as a hobby? I bet your older clientele would love hearing you babble on about that. I'd love that. Fetch. I've always thought it'd be cool to try and learn how to do that, but I just don't know how to learn that.
なるほど。確かにそうですね。真島さんって意外とよく気がつく人ですね。
Are you saying I look dumb, Yuki-chan? Anyway, didn't you mention your bonsai hobby in the first place?
私なんて盆栽歴8年くらいですから、盆栽界の中ではまだまだひよこ。
Okay,
趣味なんて言ったら先輩たちに怒られちゃいます。
maybe, but how old are you? Like, you're like easily in your early 20s, right? How are you supposed to have more than 8 years of experience? In fact, the fact you have 8 years probably means you started like even before high school. That's significant for someone of your age. That's actually really impressive. I see. Well, I think it's pretty amazing. Alright, yeah, no, this isn't great. What's with the breathing? You really clam up when the guest stops talking, don't you?
そうなんですよね。なんか私なんかが急に話しかけたら逆に失礼な気がして。
Maybe in a casual setting, like you're like working with someone on a project, or like talking to like maybe a stranger at a cafe or something. But here, they've come here for conversation. They've come here for entertainment, which is kind of funny because like this is something I totally don't think I would ever like. I've never heard of being very popular in the United States, but I'm kind of surprised it hasn't taken off here. Because the idea of being able to go somewhere relaxed, talk with an attractive person who has an engaging conversation with you and listens to you. I imagine there's actually a decent amount of people who at first might scoff at the idea, but if they tried it, would probably fall in love with it. And maybe the part of the problem is that it would encourage like emotional infidelity and also have bad appearance. So if you have a significant other, like if you're married, going to a cabaret like would probably be almost like not quite as bad, but along the same emotional lines as going to a strip club. Your partner probably wouldn't think it's a very fun idea. In fact, in Japan, I think it's one of those things where like there's like a sentiment that it's not great, but it's also just kind of been accepted as a fact and culturally like a part of just life. And so like you just kind of have to deal with it, even if the spouse doesn't really appreciate it. So maybe that's why it doesn't work, because over here it would be a lot more taboo if you were already in a committed relationship to go visit a cabaret.
Yeah.
Impolite? That ain't the right idea at all. Our customers are here specifically to talk to girls, Yuki-chan. You've got to lead them in with some topics.
でも私、お客さんとどんなこと話したらいいかわからなくて、どうすればいいんでしょう。
Rule of thumb? Try and smile a bit. Try and compliment them. Here's the thing. This is interesting because like sitting there smiling is fine, but it can come off as creepy. So if you're just sitting there smiling, like, yeah, that's gonna not work. But rule of thumb for conversing with and trying to establish a relationship with somebody who you're randomly meeting and might not be able to spend much time with, get them to talk about themselves. Everyone loves to talk about themselves. They might be hesitant to do so at first, but everyone loves it. That's why it's like things like, so her talking about her hobbies is a good way to kind of get the foot in the door, but you want to ultimately ask them about their hobbies. What are their interests? What are the things they're passionate about? So try complimenting them, because that can help kind of break the ice a bit. Being like, and try and make it genuine too. It's like, it sounds funny because like there are artificial compliments, but there are like real artificial compliments, and there are fake artificial compliments. Artificial compliments would be things that are not strictly organic per se. Like most of us don't organically want to compliment everybody we see, but there are times where you want to compliment somebody. But it's a disaster to just reach out for whatever. It's like, oh, you've got a nice jawline, or heck, I like your shirt. Like, the thing is, like, you've got to have some kind of value and truth to it. Otherwise, it's going to sound very vapid, especially if they ask you a follow-up question. So what you need to do to improve relations, really, like, and this is like a real life thing. Like, I don't know why I'm so good at this part of stuff, but I've always had a decent tendency for this. In fact, like, I even had a college professor who, like, after going through a course of PR type of like logistics stuff for a class I took, they actually highly recommend. They said, like, look, I know you want to get into this field, but I was interested in physics, but like, you really should consider a job in communications and PR, because she said I just, like, I got it. It clicked with me. And now, considering how that physics degree is not looking very likely to work out, maybe it is something I could consider in the future. Maybe it is a path I can take. And maybe I'm not the most excited about it, but I might be just genuinely good at it and good enough to make it work. But regardless of that, well, all of this coming down to is genuine compliments that are fake are really, really powerful. You look at somebody and you genuinely examine and you say, like, what's something about them that I admire? Because everyone has something you could admire. I don't care who they are. I don't care what they're doing. There is something you can find about them. Sometimes you have to get to know them a bit to really find the real stuff, but even just a casual glance up, 90% of people think about what they're wearing. Maybe not to the point of, like, where they're doing an entire get up and making themselves look really nice, but they do something. Like, you pick a shirt you like because it fits, because it has a picture you enjoy, or it's a color that you enjoy. You pick something and you go for it. One of my favorites, ironically, is socks. Personally, I'm just a big fan of just fun, kooky, interesting, different socks. But it's something I tend to notice. And people who have socks that are different, that aren't the like typical like black or white socks, but they're colored or they're patterned or something, they tend to have a level of pride in that, because it's something that they choose to make themselves like look different, divergent, and unique. But it's also nice because it's a subtle way to do so, where you're not like broadcasting on neon signs that like, oh, look how kooky I am. But it's also a way of self-expression. So whenever I see somebody who has very bright, interesting, or different socks, I almost always compliment them, because I'm like, wow, I love your socks. And that's a true compliment, because I do enjoy unique socks, and just like the idea of dressing with unique and fun sock styles and sock interests, and even you can even mix and match them and make it work. And I've always enjoyed that. I've always thought that'd be really fun. It's really fun and interesting to do. And it's a weird one, but it's so amazing how often people will get a big smile on their face and they're like, oh, thank you. If you're drawing a blank on something, try a compliment. Ain't the man in the world who wouldn't turn out a compliment.
褒める? 顔とかを褒めればいいんですか?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, his face, his voice, maybe his personality. If he looks even a little well off, try saying something nice about his clothes, his shoes, or, hell, even his watch.
今、私真島さんのこと生まれて初めて尊敬できましたよ。縦に変な眼帯してませんね。
Alright, you know what? I'll take it. Wait, do you have a compliment?
え、あれ、精一杯褒めてみたつもりだったんですけど、すいません。
No, I mean, it's fine. It's just the way you did it. It was like a backhanded compliment where she was just like, oh, this is the first time I can respect you. It's like, oh, I genuinely, see, she was saying a compliment, but like, I'm genuinely interested. I'm genuinely impressed by you. But at the same time, it's just like, before you, like, justified it, you flat out said that I was a disappointment to you. Oh boy. Road to success is going to be long and bumpy for you, Yuki-chan. Alright. Let's see. What else is a good conversation starter? Do you have some kind of talent, maybe? Second thought, scratch that. Ouch.
何言ってるんですか? 私だって特技くらいありますよ。
Yeah? No kidding. Okay, what is it?
ですね。よくお年寄りに好かれたりしますよ。
I don't know if that counts as a talent, but... Older gents, huh? That's a talent, or you're a grandkid type. So the older guys fancy you, do they? I suppose they do seem like a little like a grandkid.
そうですか? 孫っぽいかはよくわかりませんが、昔からおじいちゃん子ではありますね。
It probably means, okay, yeah. I can see that working because like a lot of younger guys are probably into the more bold and very sexy, alluring type girl, but a lot of the older clientele, like most of them, I would say when coming to a cabaret are not here so much for like this actual like the underlying promise of potential like physical relations. They're probably here just for the emotional connection, having someone to talk to who's like going to listen to you, even though that you're paying for it. Like it still feels nice to just be listened to, and having like a younger person who shows meekness and respect and like an interest in things that are like from bygone days and just simply willing to kind of be around and be very like unlike oppressive could be very appealing for an older clientele who's not really looking for somebody to be like in a relationship with, but more just somebody they want to talk to. And especially like the grandkid angle is to be like, they might not be able to see or talk to their actual grandkids very much. They might just miss being able to talk to someone who's younger and like be able to just kind of be there for them in a way of like a sensei would. So there could be a strong appeal for that. It's all about knowing your target audience. Makes sense. That's actually a big plus in our line of business. I could let you handle all the grandpas who roll through the doors.
ありがとうございます。じいさん以外もできればいいんですけどね。
Oh, yeah, sure. That's fine. Alright, let's change gears. Why don't you tell me about a weakness you've got instead? Anything come to mind?
苦手なことたくさんありますけど。
Why does that not surprise me? Hey!
もう失礼ですね。
I'm just messing with you. Well, if you got a lot about, how about you pick one for me? Anything's fine.
そうですね。真面目な話をしますと、私男の人と話すことが苦手です。
え?
If you're not good at talking to men, why the heck do you work at a place like this?
それはですね。そうだ。苦手だからこそですよ。ここで働いたら男の人への免疫が高まるんじゃないかなって。
That's a tougher one, but that's like if we do an angle. I don't know. These two don't seem very good. Like you're lying. Like I don't know if that's like, you know, I'm a man too. Yeah, you do realize I'm a man too, right?
確かにそうですね。真島さんとは私普通に話せますね。
Exactly. And why is that? Because I'm such a supportive and considerate guy?
それはないですよ。真島さんは多分男の人って感じがしないから大丈夫なんじゃないかと。
God, how many times have I heard that in my real life?
何やと?
Hey, what the heck does that mean?
すいません。
Alright, I think that's a good stopping place. So I must have messed up one of them at least, because I didn't get the full bar. Thank you for the lesson.
お疲れ.
Sure thing. Good job. So, let's see. That was a pretty good lesson. Well done, Yuki-chan. That went better than I thought it would, actually. You might just make it through this. Thank you. I'm so glad. Keep it up. You'll have these customers melting like chocolate on a dashboard.
はい。
You really think so? I don't feel a little bit more confident. I'll do my best to work a lot harder. I think I should have probably done the lying one. Oh, I still got some level ups though. I got HPs up. That's fun. All right. That's our special training makeover. Do I have any choices or do I have to buy something? So I don't know what works better for her. How do you read the symbols? Like, is X good or bad? Is circle good or bad? Triangle? Like, what does it even mean? Okay, so when it shows a X, it's going down. So X is bad. Triangle is up from X because it started as X and it gets ups to triangles. Circle is good, and down because it goes down to triangle. And then double circle is like super S. Okay. So she's got beauty and cute nailed and funny, sexy not. Alright, I think we're pretty much ready to go. It's open for business. Target Club Mars area customers. Alright, let's see how this goes. Oh, look at us. So snazzy.
お客様。
The objective is to make as much money as possible before the shift ends, so the customer comes in, takes a seat, assign him a hostess. Different customers have their own preferences when it comes to looks or ability. Choose a girl that matches their type, they'll happily spend a fortune in your club. Serving customers gradually tires the hostess out, lowering her hospitality points. Without HP... I got HP as hospitality points instead of hit points. She'll be unable to provide high quality service, so let her rest until HP recovers. So on standby, time remaining, busy, okay. Money gauge, the party time. The money gauge at the bottom right corner of the screen shows how much cash you just have spent in the club up to that time. Receiving orders from customers also fills out the money gauge. Press R1 when this is full to cut loose and trigger party time. Party time will put customers in a festive state. It loosens their inhibitions and their purse strings. There are plenty of benefits to party time, like HP restoration for hostesses. Charge up the money gauge to higher levels to make party time even more effective. It's a happy hour with a discounts. Serving customers, press triangle to approach a customer's table. If trouble arises, this is for a check, or if hostess calls you for help, you'll be shown several options. Make the right decision, boost customer satisfaction, or pacify any troublemakers. Checking on tables is an opportunity to lend your staff a helping hand. Wait too long, you may lose your chance, so keep an eye out and hurry over when you spot the signal. Okay. Extension and request. If a guest is happy with his hostess when the time comes for a check, you can try suggesting extension. The customer will stay longer, go into a fever state, spending money like there's no tomorrow. Getting mega rich customers to agree to an extension is a foolproof way to boost sales, keep your girls milking the golden cash cow. As your club makes a name for itself, some customers will come in requesting a specific platinum hostess. Shift the girls around to fulfill these requests. As they arrive, everyone's got a favorite. Result screen. 2 result screens appear. Collector closing up. First displays your profits. Second shows how your staff's improvement for the day. Hostesses earn experience points based on their scales, the sales numbers. Level up a hostess more quickly. Assign her to guests more often. Earning more fans. Your club will earn more fans depending on its performance. To increase your popularity in a certain area, make sure to target it when opening for business and send your customers home happy. As your popularity increases, so will the quality of your customer base, as will your profits. The progress of 5-star storyline, you'll reach a particular number of fans in each area. Okay. Guest arrived, table seeing number 5. Okay. So he likes funny. All right, I'm just waiting for something. Okay. Guest has arrived. Oh, hang on. So she said help. Give a signal. I don't know how to tell what the towel, please. Bonus order. Girls recovered a little. It's not the best match, but it's better than Yuki. Okay, so far. Got our third table coming in. Terrible. That's a terrible matchup. Oh, that sucks. Trouble. Gosh darn it. I couldn't tell what I was supposed to do. I'm so sorry. She's giving a signal. Wants a long session for first funny. Ice refill. There we go. That's a good matchup. Oh, dang it. Yes, left satisfied. Well, that's something. God, this game's complicated. All right.
素敵だよ君。
レディースグラス。
Okay. God, this is like oddly intense and terrifying.
ようこそ三社へ。どうも。
New guest. Good to have you here. That'll work. That'll work. They both seem happy. Fetch! That's a lot of money.
ご延長はいかがでしょう。
面白いですね。
かわいいね。
ありがとうございました。
Thank you.
いらっしゃいませ。
またよ。
Val, please.
おしぼりです。
ありがとう、真島さん。
Perfect.
かわいいね。
Okay.
ご延長はいかがで
Let's
しょう。
talk. Long session prefers sexy.
楽しみ。盛り上がってきた。
おもろいな。
ありがとうございます。
Thank you.
楽しいな。
嬉しい。お願いします。
ご延長はいかがでしょう。ありがとうございます。
Guest left very satisfied. Good, good, good.
いらっしゃいませ。
よろしく
どうぞ
頼むよ。
Wants love and beauty.
よろしくお願いします。
楽しませてね。
He's giving signal.
盛り上がってきた。
Ladies class.
レディースグラス。
ビバするで。
There we go.
嬉しい。
素敵だよ。
ようこそ三社へ。ごゆっくりどうぞ。
お待たせ。
He's in a very bad mood.
素敵だよ。
They're poor, but that's okay.
盛り上がってきた。
ありがとうございます。
楽しみだ。
嬉しい。
素敵だよ。
Almost done. That's the end. Like 8 guests. Food and drink sales. Gifts. Staff costs. Profit 3 million yen. Not bad. Very good. Very good. Good job, Yuki, especially. Alright, not bad.
ありがとうございました。
That was fun.
ありがとうございました。
Thank you for coming. Whew, not too shabby. Still, we're short on guests and gals. There's no way around the outside of the daily grind. If we want to hire new girls, I suppose scouting them around town is the quickest way. You can add new girls to the club roster by scouting talent around Sotenbori, or by trading in CP from the completion list from the completion list of the temple. Got some CP I probably could spend. It'll be hard to outperform the competition with an empty roster, so try to fill it out as soon as possible. And word of mouth from everyday business is one way to bring in new customers, but I hear signing deals with other local businesses is also effective. Some of Sotenbori's shops will sign partnership deals with you for a price. Partner businesses will send their clients your way, growing Shosen's fan taste in a hurry. More fans means more customers, which in turn means more profits, so sign deals with any hotspots you find. Makes sense. Scout for girls, partner up with local shops, got it. Looks like I'm gonna be busy outside the club too.
はい。
Absolutely. The whole city's a battleground. There's a lot to do, but good luck, sir. I'll take the best crack at it anyway. This place really needs more girls. Hardly any point opening doors as it stands now. Ah, there's a girl. There's the girls over at the Grand I got from Odyssey in that trade. Long as we got in Nozomi, we're covered at the Grand. I should be fine to bring the rest over here. I'll put that in put in that call now. You created Kirara. I'm amazed, not surprised. Majima-san, hard to believe it was your first time. Keep that up, and we'll just might manage to beat those bullies back. And which bullies might those be exactly?
Oi!
It's the clown himself! You know. I'm here for your answer, as promised. Well, God, look at your guards. They're like dang, man. Ready to sell this hovel to me yet? I told you before, the answer's no. I see, and I was so hoping to do this amicably. Shame.
Oi!
Alright, you lot. I got a bat with your names on it. What are you? Teach a stubborn fool the reality of the situation.
Oi!
You resort to violence in the end? You're a coward, you know. Sticks and stones. We'll see which comes up first. You give me what I want or you die. Either way, I can't wait. Do it.
Oi.
Hold up a second. What are you supposed to be? Name's Majima. Yoda-han's asked me to take over operations here. And as long as I'm standing, nobody's making trouble in my shop. New manager? I see. I'll grant you, it's a wiser choice than letting the dimwit of Yoda keep running the dung-hole to the ground. And you seem like you know your way around a fight, so you're boss and the bouncer. Clever choice for an idiot. I'm impressed, truly. What do you want us to do? Take this guy out too?
Yeah.
No. I find myself curious to see how they plan to claw their way out from this hole. We can crush them anytime. I look forward to being entertained as I watch just how far you managed to crawl after making enemies with the 5 stars. You were lucky today, Yoda-san. And Majima-san? Well, why don't you just try your best? If I get bored, I'll drop by and swat you down like the flies you are. Bring it, Porky. Enjoyed watching your wobble little house of cards come crashing down top of you. Hope your butt's ready to get burned. Huh. We'll see how long that big talk lasts. I advise you not to take the 5 stars lightly. Mini Yakuzas everywhere. Thank you, Majima-san. Don't worry about it. The real battle's just starting. We gotta whip this club into fighting shape fast if we want to take them on. We will. I'll give it all I got, Majima-san. Anytime you want to open the club for business, just let me know. Anytime at all. I got my hands full with my own place too, so I can't be here all around the clock. I'll make a point to drop by whenever I get a minute, though. So that's one of Southern Border's 5 stars. This might be tougher than I thought. I'm super excited, though. That was cool. Like, so I'm guessing I'm not going to show much of that gameplay in the future because it's frankly not super interesting. Goro Majima, things are about to get interesting. I wonder if she's like a manager of like the moon. Trying to get why Yamagata-han told me to check the Cabaret Clubs. But that ate up more time than I planned. I should get going back to the Grand. True. But I also could try and get some more girls. Let's see. Cause I got CP points. I have nothing to do. Like I don't know what to do with. Okay, it's like right around the corner. Literally right around the corner here. What? Thank you so much for the other day. Huh? Ain't you the mother of that girl with all the dolls? Yes, thank you so much for helping my daughter, and I came by because I wanted to say thank you again. Nah, no thanks needed. Well, let me ask, how's the little scamp doing? Oh, she talks about you nonstop, actually. She'd often say, I wonder what Daddy's doing today. That's so. I'm sure it's just a phase. But all the same, glad to hear she's doing well. And how about that loan of yours? The terms okay? To be honest with you, the loan amount was so high, I'm barely making a dent in the interest. That's rough.
Yeah.
But maybe there's a ray of light shining through the clouds. What do you say you come work for me?
Huh?
What? Your place?
Ah.
Yeah, it's a cabaret club called Club Sunshine. I bet our pay's better than any regular old 9 to 5. What do you think? Are you sure? A woman like me? No doubt. Pretty lady like you, you'll be able to pay down that loan with a little extra to cover some new dolls.
Hi.
Yes. Oh my, thank you so much. Really, thank you. Let's make your professional name of the club, Dolly. You see what I did there? Now, you ready to make some cash and dump that crappy loan? So she's gold hostess. Not platinum, but gold. Yes. Very cool. And then you. Who are you?
Huh?
Hey, you. I got a lot of trouble thanks to you.
Huh?
Who the heck are you? You showed up with Aaron-kun, and thanks to you, I got dumped by Toma-kun. Oh, you're the one who sent Aaron-kun all those errands. I don't know why you're angry. It's all your fault.
Huh?
Shut up! Thanks to you, I'm all... Ah. Hey, stop crying, will ya? Why'd you care so much about a low-life ex-boyfriend like him? Your personality ain't much to speak of, but you got pretty enough face. Maybe? Anyway, you should be able to find a new guy at least as good as your ex.
Huh?
Was that supposed to be some kind of pep talk? You're not exactly making me feel any better. I ain't trying to make you feel any better. You're really pissing me off. Oh, that reminds me, I have some business with you.
Huh?
Business? I hear you're running a cabaret club, right? Listen, you can hire me to make up for me for screwing up my life. Make up to you. You know, even I got limits to my patience. I don't care about your stupid patience. Look, since I no longer have Aaron-kun, I have to buy stuff that I want for myself. My savings are cleaned out like discount vinegar, and now I'm real in bind because I'm short on money this month. Let me work at your club to make my rent. I don't know if you could even make money at the club, but I'll teach you a valuable lesson in hard work at least. All right, fine. I'll hire you. Really? That's great. I'm Emmy, thanks.
Huh?
Emmy? With a face like that? I'm not gonna remember your name. Nah, I got it. Since you bossed Aaron-kun around so much, your name in the club's now Aranda. You created Aranda, Season Silver. Next
Huh?
sentence. What? What do you mean, Aranda? That's a super lame. It's a better name than you deserve. You got a problem with it? You can always quit. Fine, I'll take your stupid name. But you just remember, Karma's gonna be a real bee.
Ah,
Great. Looks like we're looking forward to meeting her. Yeah, Karma sounds like she'll be great. That's enough for now. Excuse me? Yeah. You're with Club Sunshine, right? My name is Chizu. Is it okay, if it's okay with you, can I work at your club? Chizu-chan, huh? Of course, we'd love to have you. Oh, she's a bronze. Looks like we got a real winner. I'm gonna have to step up my game. Maybe I can get another one now that I've actually met her. Yeah. Hello there. Yeah? You're with Club Sunshine, right? My name's Koizumi. Can I work at your club? Koizumi-chan, huh? You seem real perky. I think you'd be popular at our club. We'd love to have you. She's a gold. All right. I see one more. All right. I want to get to that club makeover. Because I'm curious to see what that would be like. Excuse me. Yeah. You're with Club Sunshine, right? My name's Shinomi. Can I work at your club? Shinomi-chan, huh? You seem like you're popular at our club. We should love to have you. There's a silver. Wait, I wanted a platinum. But, okay. That's enough for now. Had a bit of a call there. Anyway, what's with these girls be like, I'll work for you if you buy me a present? It's like, what is that? I guess that's kind of like a upfront down payment or something. Buy an accessory, yeah? Okay, I'm gonna mess around and to buy one of these boutiques and give it to her as a present. Well, I might, but first, I hit the dead end there. I'm gonna talk to the other girl. No, wait. I have a lot more money on me now. Wait, but I'm by a save station. Save. Save scum. Save scum. I'm gonna save scum. Give me here, you. Let's dance, pretty boy.
お前
Hey, buddy. Not you again. Gonna try your luck shaking me down for cash? Something buddy's great, isn't it? So much to do. Your money's gonna before you know it. So yeah, give me yours. Yeah, all I'm giving you is a beating, friendo. Get lost.
何
Aren't you forgetting something? I went easy on you last time. Things are gonna be a little different today.
huh?
That's so. Well, come on then. Show me what you got. Flying you like a pancake.
黙って出せ金
いくで。
Oh, Oh, he's got 2 health bars. Yeah, this is gonna be a problem. Oh, it's brutal. Crap, I should have had better stuff on me. That's so brutal. Gosh darn it, he's gonna kill me. I wanna win! Ah, fetch me. I took everything I had and I couldn't do it. I learned my lesson. Okay. Okay. Majima-san, do you want to run the Cabaret Club? Yes. Alright, let's do it. Yes, let's. First things first. Prepare to open. Gas on duty. Okay, yeah. So. Okay, special training. Can only do it with Yuki at the minute, so let's do that.
それじゃあ
Alright, let's do some more training.
はい。
Yes, thank you for taking the time. What's up, Yuki-chan? You nervous again? Not at all. It's battle butterflies again. Okay, let's get started. I want to get better talking to my customers. That's the spirit, Yuki-chan. Alright, I'm gonna be a customer. We're just gonna talk. You ready?
はい。
Yes. Hello, I'm Yuki. Thank you for coming tonight. Have a good... We're getting there.
そうやな
Alright, let's get to know each other a little better. Yuki, not that I care, but why don't you tell me about what kind of guy you like? Why do you have to put it like that? When you say it that way, I really
会話
doesn't
練習なん
inspire
で
the
すか
most
ら
creative.
ちょっとは真島さんも私が楽しく話せるように気を使ってくださっても
I need to not read when she's reading. Sometimes I forget. Yeah, my bad. So, tell me about your type already.
そうですね私王子様みたいな人がいいです
Okay.
え
A prince.
優しくて背が高くてハンサムで髪の毛サラサラ私のことを大事にしてくれてそして白馬が似合う人がいいな
I like how
なんて
I like how he has to be good looking riding a horse. Sounds just like me. I think I get you.
俺もや
If I were looking for a lady, I'd want a princess too.
え、まさか真島さんに分かってもらえるとは意外です。
Hey, if you're gonna hold on to dreams or ideals, you better swing for the fences.
そうですよね。私は高い理想を追いかけたいです。でもそんな人全然いなくて、やっぱりハードル高すぎるのかな。
This is interesting because I don't think it's anything wrong with having high ideals or high expectations. But expecting to meet the perfect person, not going to work out. I think what you need to do is you have your ideals, but you need to concentrate on what of those ideals are the most critical to you. Looking good on the back of a riding a white horse is great, but is that really like the most important thing? Or maybe one of the first things she mentioned was like someone who respects you. Because the thing is, you might find somebody who isn't the best looking, like he's not a chisel of a human being who looks fantastic and has a horse they can ride. But what if you meet somebody who genuinely respects you and cares for you? That checks off a couple things. And there's a point where it's like, okay, this person matches enough of my ideals and I feel something about them. And that usually can be enough.
So yeah.
Let me ask you, Yuki. How old are you anyway?
23です。
See, 23. Okay, so remember, she had 8 years with bonsai. That means she started bonsaiing when she was 15. I see.
そんなに塞ぎ込まないでくださいよ。
Anyway, I'm surprised you're such a dreamer, Yuki-chan.
理想を言うだけだったらただですからね。私、中学、高校、大学と女子校だったんで、ずっと理想の王子様を思い描いてたんですよ。
I almost wonder if that's a good idea. I can understand going in all school or middle school. I can even see an all-girl high school being pretty good, but all-girl university, I feel like you're really hedging your bets that you're going to be able to just find somebody. I don't know. I just feel like university is like the best place to meet your forever partner because when like it's not like the best, but it's like the best time because like it's where you have a combination of like you're pursuing your own interests, you're expressing yourself, you're like deciding like what kind of person you want to be, but you also have some of the most free time you're ever going to have. When you're in the working like full time, it's going to be tougher to find people. And speaking from experience, like once you enter the workforce and everything, like your ability to interact with others like plummets. Like at least on a university campus, you have the opportunity to just meet a lot of different people. So like, does it mean you have to go find love there or you won't find love? Like, no, of course not. Obviously people find love all the time, but like university is just such a good place to do it and a good place to meet just a lot of people. And even if you don't meet like the love of your life, it helps you understand the types of people who are out there and might help you better understand what you actually want. So you grow up surrounded by girls at your schools. I'm starting to see why it's tough being around men.
すいません。
Don't be sorry. It's not something you could control.
もしかしてやっぱり私接客でみんなの足引っ張ってたりしますか？
I'd rather say it means that you just have a little bit more to wrestle with than most, but that you have a good time to do that. What's all this then?
この際ですし聞いておこうかなと。私が接客下手なせいでみんなの足を引っ張ってたら嫌だなって思ってるんです。
Clubs need variety. A good club needs a wide variety of girls, actually.
え？
I mean, sure, it'd be nice to have someone who could actually talk to the customers, but some guys prefer girls who come off like they don't buy into the whole nightlife business. I'm one of them. The typical, like, workers in these clubs would probably not really be my thing. Like, maybe be interesting, but I wouldn't find it very appealing. I'd find someone like Yuki much more interesting because she'd feel a lot more real, because she's struggling. She doesn't always know what to say. She has aspirations, and she's, like, when she talks from the heart, rather than from platitudes of what people expect you to say. So I personally would find Yuki much more engaging.
そうでしょうか。
See, a girl like you adds appeal to the club as a whole, Yuki-chan. We can cater to all walks of life that way.
なんですか急にそんな優しくなっちゃって。真島さん、熱でもあるんですか？
I don't feel like I've been cruel this entire time. What? What are you talking about?
いや、 いつもみたいに罵られると思ってたんで少し驚いただけです。ありがとうございます。
No problem. Was I giving her a hard time though? What kind of guy do you take me for? Hey, I know it's probably ways off, but I wonder what you'll be like when you do get yourself a boyfriend. Yuki-chan?
わからないですよ。明日にでも白馬の王子様が私のことを迎えに来るかもしれないじゃないですか。
I mean, it's true, maybe.
そうやな。
Right. Cape, sword, and the whole 9 yards.
なんて感情のこもってない言葉。
That'd be amazing if that actually happened, though, like at the end of her like plot line. Like, what if she graduated from Sunshine because literally a prince on a horse rode into her and swept her off her feet and like left off and rode into the sunset.
でも彼氏か。いざ自分が付き合うのを想像してみるとなんだかめんどくさそうですよね。
Hold on, you think it's a hassle? Imagine if you were the one who I had to take the initiative, had to pay for everything in advance, had to be the perfect one, and like to like the doing all the right steps and taking all those initial things, and then being at the complete whims of the other person. Like, there's nothing you don't like doing things like paying for the food and everything doesn't entitle you to having a good relationship or having like a good experience. But like, do you know how nerve-wracking it is when you put so much down up front of your own like money and time and investment and have to usually be the person to take that first step and be the one that has to be like bold and try and not be creepy? Like, it's weird to say that, but like the line between romantic and creepy is really thin. It ultimately comes down to like whether the girl reciprocates positively or negatively. And that's terrifying because you don't want to come off as creepy, but like it could happen just because you're trying to do the right things. I guess technically you can also just be a creepy person, but I'm getting away from that. Like, there's no entitlement there, but like it'd be nice if the initial setup of like going out with somebody was a bit more balanced. Like, do you know how much I would have loved if a girl had asked me out? Like, I went to every Sadie Hawkins dance, which is where the girl approaches the guy and asks him. I love that as a concept. I always went. It didn't matter how much like if I like really liked the girl, if we were just friends or whatever. Like, it was just the fact that somebody went out of their way to ask me when normally that role was kind of mine. Like, having that like flip was the greatest thing. It made the world to me and it made such a big impact. I really wish it happened a lot more often. I think that might also be why I've always been drawn towards very like I've been drawn towards independent women who are very like self-governing. It's very rare to have someone who like goes out of their way to ask you out per se, but I also like the girls who aren't so caught up in the traditionalism and focus mostly on just being the best selves. Like, I've always found that super appealing, and go-getter girls have just always been the best in my opinion. A hassle, even if it was your esquitarian princeling.
白馬の王子様なんか彼氏にしたらきっとなおさらめんどくさいんじゃないですかね。
That's fairly true, actually.
デートのたびにお化粧や服装に気を使わなきゃいけないですし、そもそも相手とどんな話をすればいいのか見当つきませんしね。
Do a horseback date? That's not a bad idea. Or you'll figure it out. You'd figure it out. I'd like it's either do a horseback date to kind of like, hey, like get some practical experience in and like try it out, see what you think, or you'd figure it out, which is like I trusted you. I think you'll be fine. One of those two. I don't know which one's best though. Well, if he picks you up on a horse, I'd say ride with it.
あ、いいですねそれ。ちょっと憧れますね。一緒に白馬に乗って風を切って走る。私は後ろから彼の背中にしがみついて声を交わさなくても伝わる二人の鼓動。
Okay. Don't get too ahead of yourself, Yuki-chan. Remember, riding a horse will chafe your thighs.
また
Yeah, riding a horse is a real pain in the crotch till you get used to it. You don't want to be whimpering mess in front of your prince, eh?
ちょっと真島さん、ロマンチックな話してる時に股とか擦れるとかやめてくださいよ。
Okay,
デリカシーがないんだから。
calm down. I'm literally talking about riding horses.
でも確かに馬には乗れるようにならなきゃですね。 どこで練習すればいいのかしら。
That sounds like a really fun date in the making, honestly.
うん
Beats me. You know, you're an odd girl, Yuki-chan.
変？どこがですか？
Well, in one breath, you're saying you'd want to date a prince, and in the next, you're saying it'd be a hassle.
そうやな
You're like a grumpy old man in the body of a romantic young lady.
なんですかそれ。おっさんだなんてひどいです。せめておばさんにしてくださいよ。
You could have phrased it better, that's true.
おい
Though
おい
grumpy and middle-aged is fine, as long as you're a woman.
私そんなに恋愛に飢えてないだけですから。恋愛より大事なものがあるんですよ。
That's true. Well, maybe this is a bad time to bring it up, but have you ever actually gone out with someone, Yuki-chan? I get the feeling you've never dated.
付き合ったことくらいありますよ。佐藤くんに、鈴木くん、それに田中くん。
Are those clients? Those are last names. I mean, okay, you could go out with someone and not get on a first name basis.
ほう
Ah, well, you should prove me wrong. You've got quite a bit of dating experience, Yuki-chan.
そうなんですよ。
え
What's the matter?
なんか自分で嘘ついてて悲しくなってきました。
Aw. I kinda figured. But, you know, it ain't all bad. Some of our guests actually like inexperienced girls better. Cheer up.
そうですね。前向きに。
That was the word. That was the wrong choice. That was the wrong choice. Alright, let's call it a day.
お疲れ
That was a normal lesson. Well, could have done better. Not bad though. Not bad. Like it could have been worse. Okay. So I can only do it with her. Okay, so. All right, let's do this. Let's do it.
いらっしゃいませ
Welcome
お
again.
客様
Another night.
いらっしゃいませ。
Look at that. We have so many more girls now.
ようこそサンジェどうぞこちらへ
That's right. Beauty and talk.
よろしくお願いします。
美人だね。
Okay. Okay.
嬉しい。お願いします。
素敵だよ。
メニュー
ありがとう、真島さん。
盛り上がってきた。
いらっしゃいませ
どうも。
どうぞこちらへ
お待ちしてました。
いいねいいね。
嬉しい。わーい。
お願いします。
Hey, Yuki, what's up? Ladies glass.
レディースグラス
わかりました。
いらっしゃいませどうぞこちらへ
お願いします。
ご延長はいかがでしょう
Thank
あり
you.
がとうございました
That's very satisfied.
よろしくお願いします。
楽しませてくれよ。
Money making.
いらっしゃいませ
よろしく頼むよ。
ご延長はいかがでしょう。ありがとうございます。
Guess move is improved. Very satisfied. So like cute and skill.
いらっしゃいませ。
すっごいタイプだよ。盛り上がってきた。
Dance to the music.
いらっしゃいませ。
どうも。
どうぞこちらへ。
お願いします。
Man.
かわいいな。
ゲストクラス。
わかりました。
Good, good, good.
盛り上がりましょう。
かわいい。
There we go.
盛り上がってきた。
ようこそ参上
よろしく頼むよ。
嬉しい。お願いします。
かわいいね。
Whew, almost missed this. Now, what does he want? Wants to be pampered.
いやな。
メニューになり
マジモさんありがとうな。
Good, good, good.
盛り上がってきた。
お願いします。なるほど。
楽しいな。
こちらになります。
わかりました。お願いします。
ご延長はいかがでしょう。こちらになります。
He left very satisfied. He's kind of mad, but I gave him a gift to make him feel better.
ようこそ参上。どうぞこちらへ。
嬉しい。サンシャインへようこそ。
すっごいタイプだよ。
お願いします。嬉しいです。
素敵だよ。
アイス公開です。
Good.
ビバするで。
Yeah.
嬉しい。
Look, everyone's super happy.
盛り上がってきた。盛り上がってきた。
お願いし
ようこ
ます。
そ参
よろしく頼むよ。
面白いですね。
素敵だよ。
嬉しいです。
ありがとうございます。
Good, good, good.
やったー。ようこそサンシャイン
かわいいね。楽しい。
Good.
盛り上がってきた。
嬉しいわ。お願いします。
Praise girl.
嬉しい。嬉しいです。嬉しい。
いらっしゃいま
また
せ。ごゆっくりと。
お願いします。
楽しいな。
よろしくお願いします。
いいんだね。
All right, what does he want?
アイス公開
助か
です。
りました。ありがとうございます。
盛り上がって
嬉しい
き
です。ありがとうございます。嬉しい。お願いします。違いますよ。
た。素敵だよ。
アイス公開いたします。
Yes. Yes. Go, Yuki, go.
嬉しい。お願いします。
ご延長はいかがでしょう。ありがとうございます。
5 seconds. That's it. 9 guests, 90,000 coverage. Gift cost 4 million in profit. Good, good, good. Making progress. Making progress. Okay. Now, to go continue the mission. I do like that minigame a lot, though. That minigame's pretty fun. All right. Back to work. Feels like it's been a while.
Shihai-ni, すみません、よろしいですか？
あ？
ホールのお客様が支配人とお話ししたいと言ってるんですが。
どんな客や？
どうも日本人じゃないようです。多分中国人の。背が低くて少しくたびれた感じの。
Short and ragged. Can't be Lee then. Who in the heck is it then?
支配人、いかがいたしましょ
う。すぐ行く。どこのテーブルや？
ご案内します。こちらへ。
Could it be the guy with the bat tattoo? Could also be the guy who like trains me in the park occasionally. Who is this guy?
支配人、こちらのお客様です。
お呼びでしょうか？
ああ、私ね、支配人さん。
Ah, right.
ジャンバレーの闇医者。なんてやったんか。
グランといいお店。全部支配人さんのおごりね。
No.
おい、ここはもうええ。俺がこのお客様の相手する。それとこちらの患者は俺持ちや。頼むで。
かしこまりました。
昼はすまんかったな。あんた怪我しとらんか？
ああ、いいよ、もう。こっちの方が人数多かったし。あなたほんと強いよ。リーさんも顔負けねえ。あ
おい、酔っ払う前に要件言えや。その理由はどねした？
ああ、そうそう。私リさんのお使いで来たよ。リさん、あまりこういう店で顔さらしたくない。だから私、伝言頼まれた。
Right.
伝言？
大丈夫。私まだ予定ないよ。
リーの伝言はないんや。
あなた、これからすぐ店抜けられるか？
Do I have to?
なんで？
お店出たら、あなた自分の家に向かう。支配人さんの家、ここから遠い？
いや、蒼天堀沿いや。
好都合ね。リさん、あなたが家に着いたら、そこであなたに声かける。リさん、お店から出たあなたのこと、どこからか見て。
I don't like this roundabout way of learning where I live.
私、伝言伝えるだけよく知らないよ。
そうか、わかった。あんたはこのまま好きなだけ飲んでいけや。
本当？いいの？はあ、さすが太っ腹ね。支配人さん、私あなた大好きよ。
He's been awfully roundabout here. Oh well, guess I'll dip out for a bit. I'm not liking this. Alright, let's see what this is all about, huh?
マジマやっぱりや。どっかで見た顔や思とって。
Hey, you.
グランドの支配人、真島五郎。ゆうべは世話になったな。
Oh, hi.
ゆうべ？どちらさんでしたっけ？
わしらんことはどうでもええんや。誠ちゃん、 どこやった？あの女どこ隠したんや？
Not sure what you're talking about, eh? All right.
女さらいに来た連中が。何や、そっちから顔出してくれたんか。
どれ余裕かましよって何笑うとんねん。
なんであの子が狙われとんのか、これでやっとわかる思うてな。
なめとんのか。ゆうべは油断したけどな、今日はそうもいかんで。
Right. Okay.
もうわしらもなりふり構ってられんのや。国道をなめとったらあかんでくれ。
Yeah. Right out, boys. Bring it up. Oh, he's got a gun too. Hey, you gotta go down first then. Gosh darn it, guns. Gosh darn it. Get that gun away from him. See, that's the problem. I get into that, like, cycle, and then he can just shoot me. There you go. Finally. Now I can actually deal some damage. Goodbye, son. That was pretty good. Sorry, folks. Taking out the trash.
どんだけごついねん。なんなんやお前。
Goro Majima.
逃げんな。俺に用があったんとちゃうんか。
くそ。
こっちも聞きたいことがあるんや。きっちり答えてもらおうか。
店の前で何やってんだ。支配人。
佐川。
Wasn't my intention, sir.
なんかトラブルからしくねえな。お前さんが店のすぐ近くで暴れるなんてよ。ん？
別に何でもあらへんわ。
なら店をほったらかしてどこへ行く気だ。牧村誠は見つかったのか。
Working
ま
on
だ
it.
や。
へえ。けどゆうべお前ねぐらに戻らなかったそうじゃねえか。で、てっきり牧村を見つけたかと思っ
I
て
always
た
said
んだ
I
よ。
thought I had.
今探しとる途中や。昨日の今日やで。まだ時間はあるやろ。
まあな。見つかっちまえばあとは殺すだけだもんな。でも早いに越したことはねえ。
ならもうええでっか。無駄話しとる暇ないんで。
無駄話ってことはねえだろ。
Mm-hmm.
こいつはほうれん草だ。
は
報告、連絡、相談。上司と仕事する時のいろはだろ。ほうれん草。
Always be in
せ
contact.
やったら報告と連絡は以上ですよ。
相談はねえのか。
あんたに相談するくらいやったら電柱にでもしとくわ。
Mm-hmm.
はあ。
Right. I was heading back home. Lee's got to be watching from somewhere or other. Now it's interesting. But there could be lots of interesting stuff going on, so I think we're going to go ahead and end it here. Like, that was an interesting fight. There was a lot of, like, stuff going on. Oh, hang on a second. I'll take care of this real quick. Anyway, I think we're going to be wrapping things up here for today. I guess, like, we didn't cover a lot. It's just we kind of got that introduction to that new mini game series of like taking care of the Cabaret Club and all that stuff. So that probably took the majority of this video because I at least wanted to show the first playthrough of it and like kind of like the background. But for now on, I'm probably just showing highlights of the Cabaret Club stuff, but to make it so that we're still more focused. But you know, it's okay, whatever. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. I certainly enjoyed recording it. Like, I think the minigame of the Cabaret Club is really fun. It's kind of like, I can see that being fleshed out into being like a full-fledged type of game. Like, that could be really enjoyable almost on its own if it was, especially if it had a lot more like give and take and like depth to it. But as a subplot and sub minigame to this, it's kind of cool that it's even part of it. So yeah, we'll get to that. But yeah, Majima, kind of update here. It's not looking so great. I have no idea what the resolution is going to be. And kind of like Kiryu, I feel like it's going to get a lot worse before it gets better. But yeah, we'll have to see what happens then. So thank you guys so much for being here today. Thank you so much for joining me on the channel. It's been a pleasure having you around. Hope you had some interesting things to share and talk about with this episode. But you know, regardless of whether you leave a comment, I still appreciate you even watching. I especially appreciate the patrons who made it possible for me to cover games like Yakuza. At first, I only had time for some visual novels, so now being able to have the time to cover other games like the Yakuza and Trails in the Sky, it's been a wonderful experience, so thank you. It really means the world to me. I hope you continue to support this kind of content and you find it's worth coming back for more and more, again and again. But if so, I guess that just means we'll have to say goodbye for now. So until next video, watching me, see me in next. I'll see you there.